Peace, y'all. How you living? How you feeling? How you doing? I don't know. Y'all probably wouldn't have seen it, but like literally a bird flew. How y'all doing today? My name is Jamira, or Namaste J on this channel. I do tarot readings. If you hear me talk, I'm also a motivational speaker. And I just give you messages that you may need to hear. Disclaimer, tarot readings are timeless. They are timeless. So whether you're hearing this 2 days from when I post or 2 years, the messages still apply whenever you hear them. Please be aware some messages may not be for you, and if it doesn't resonate, please let it go. If it doesn't flow, let it go. If it doesn't fly, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay, I tongue twisted. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. It's the fucking first. It's the 1st of July. It's the motherfucking 1st of July. I don't care. New month, new beginnings. Oh, I don't have my other bag with me. I was gonna pull chakra cards, but I don't have them with me. But I do have my illuminated tarot deck, so we might pull some from those. But I think I want to pull from. I'm gonna be pulling from the Hip Chick Tarot deck. Some messages for the collective. Alright, Spirit. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for allowing me to connect with the collective today. Thank you for allowing me to be me, be here, be a vessel for you through my messages, through my readings, through talking to the collective, connecting with them. Allow me to give them clear and concise messages that will benefit them and guide them through on their journeys for their most benefit. Okay. I need to solidify a prayer for me. Like one that I say for myself and for the collective. But I guess repetition's never really been my thing. I feel like what comes to your heart, what comes, you know what I'm saying? I feel prayer is not really a slogan to me. Prayer is whatever you say, whatever you need to get off your chest right then and there. That's just me. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages? We got one. And this is going to be there's a lot of this. A lot of self-reflection. I got to. Okay. Overall energy is all about making decisions. Making important decisions. Maybe you have a important decision to make today, throughout your day. Yeah. And I'm thinking, okay, so I'm gonna start with this Reborn card. I think these decisions that you are making are for your greatest good. Because you're choosing a lot. You might be coming out of college or coming out of a state where it's time for you to make your own decisions and choices, to where you're becoming more independent. You're more reliant on yourself. Moving out of your parents' house, moving into another home, from an apartment to a house, whatever the case is, or job to job. Or even if you're in a relationship, moving to the next level. Or just starting a relationship, if you're single, and just different situations in life. We always think about that, right? So I think a lot of these decisions, like, it's like you're having to take that self reflection, that deep reflection, and go inward, to figure out what you truly want out of life, to figure out where you want to go, how you want to get things done. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you could be coming from a job, being a business owner, an entrepreneur. So the change is different. You know what I'm saying? You have to think of the pros and cons of every situation. But I think this is overall, like, good for you. I feel like this is like a good start, a new change. You're literally being reborn into not making the same mistakes twice. Going in this cycle right now, you're beginning a new cycle, and you have the chance to do things better this time. It's gonna take baby steps. This is a new cycle, so this is from a chick, like, from the shell. This could be you coming out of your shell. Being more confident, being more aware of your power, personal growth, really shining, really shining, being you, being true to yourself, and being, like, standing firm in what you believe in, like, standing firm in what you put your name on. You know what I'm saying? Whether as a business or literally just as your person. You know what I'm saying? I like this card because every day we have a new day to change. And even if it's from a day to day or but this is more like a universal level, you're having a shift in consciousness to do things, to make better choices, to make wiser choices, to make educated, decisions, to where it will benefit your life. You know what I'm saying? Taking that deeper look, having the right idea, changing your mindset, reevaluating your thoughts. Do you have debilitating thoughts about yourself? Were you doubting yourself? Were you scared to fail? Were you listening to other people's opinions? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's scary. Sometimes you have all these choices that you're thinking about, and all these other things going on in your world that you have to, go through on an everyday basis. So, like, your personal life, your interpersonal life, and then, like, everything else outside of you. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a good thing, though. I think it's good because sometimes we all just need a new cycle. Okay? And you just have to remember, everything comes in cycles, alright? Even though you might be discouraged or you might be sad at the moment, just know it's not going to last, because everything goes in cycles. Okay? Okay. Here, what other decisions? I think that's, like, the maintenance guy in my neighborhood. I don't know. Crazy. Alright, Spirit. It was gonna jump really good. The Queen of Think. I think it all has to do with choices and making better choices. Because the Queen of Think, she's not the teen to think, she's not the child to think. She's coming from more of a more mature standpoint. So you could be someone, you know, someone more mature. You could be someone, you know, you're growing, you're getting older. Like, let's face it, we're all getting older. Yeah, this is new beginning for you. This is the birth of something new for you. Okay. Oh, it came up upside down. Okay. Oh, wow. Bitch, it's about to rain. You're not. Oh, did you see that? Oh my god! I wanted that bitch to drop. Bitch, we're putting this shit at the bottom. Oh man, I wanted that bitch to drop. Okay. It's the 9 of Earth. Okay. Alright, so yeah, literally. So with the Reborn card, I said, what did I say before? It's something new. It's the birth of something new. And this could actually be, so with this card, it can be a couple of things. Different stories for different people. Take it how it applies. Whether you're in a relationship, whether you're single, you may be coming across somebody who you can start something new with. A brand new beginning, right? Or if you're in that stage where you're talking to somebody, you could be starting, you know, to get to know this person more, have more interest, enjoying their company, you know what I'm saying? And then if this is you in a relationship with somebody you've been in, you might be pregnant. Like, y'all might just be, this is somebody really close to you. We got the yin yang right here. Okay, this person might be your connected person, you feel me? Really working together with this person. I like it. But or just in yourself, being in a brand new cycle, being in a brand new state of yourself, birthing something new, whether this is a project, a new job, a new home, and you're calling this your new beginning. This is your new beginning. This is your new beginning. Period. Okay? Now, the reason why you had to think, your mind's not cluttered anymore. When you have time to think, you're not stuck anymore. You might have felt stagnant. I feel like it's coming out of that energy. And I don't read reversals, but this one came out, and I flipped it over, and the spirit was like, no, it's supposed to go this way. Because you had time to think and self-evaluate some things, you feel more, what's the word I'm looking for? Free in your mind. It's more free in your mind. You used to feel stuck, you used to feel stagnant, but now it's like you got a burst of energy. And I'm surprised we don't have any create cards. Because there's a lot of creating. There's a lot of a birth of something. Because when you have the Queen of Think, and then you have this, we're going to see in the next thing of cards. But I think now, because you were so, you might have been worried about the decision you had to make. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to start. You don't know how, what, where, why, how, when, you know? But I feel like it's gonna work out. Sometimes we stress ourselves out. What did I say the other day? Sometimes we see something and it's not as big as it seems. As my boyfriend says, it's not that deep. But some things are really not, as we stress so much because we don't know the possible outcome. But when we just leave it to spirit, we all know that the scales are balanced in the end, and justice is always going to be served. This could be a legal matter with a child. Wow. Okay, so this could be like a trust fund. Fuck, I never had that happen. A trust fund. So it could have been a funeral, a court case with a child, maybe a divorce, being overwhelmed at the decisions that, you know, what is it, the judge, the higher up makes, you know, in that regard, I feel like it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out in your favor. But that just sounds like that's not even, that's for like a couple people. I just noticed that I had delivered a toaster to my mom, to my friend. She bought it, and that's the thing that went inside the box. Yeah. So I feel like this card is basically like a you graduated, and I feel like that's really remarkable in regards to the reborn. Like, you graduate and now you're in this next stage, this next level of your life. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's just more you depending on yourself. You more able to depend on yourself, depending on spirit. Oh shit, I didn't even know those people was outside. Every time I start doing reads, people start coming outside, yo. Shoot, okay. I'll take the top card. Okay, no. Okay. Everyone always comes out. Everyone always be coming out the house. It's about to rain. Wait. Okay. See, I tried. I did. I put that card just so I could see. Okay. What does this mean, though? I might need a clarifier for that one. I do forgot some do go. Damn. Alright. No. Something about this damn Tina feel I be getting. Alright. So real quick. Alright, so you can read these cards. I can read these cards down and across. Yeah, so now we have 3 rows. I can, sorry, y'all, I'm just... Alright. I had to take a breather. Sheesh. Okay, so... Down. Alright, so let's say... Okay, we're just going to keep going down before I start thinking across. So, with the reborn card. The cards at the top are more like the surface, and then you just have to go deeper if we're going downwards. So, I said you had this new beginning, right? This new attitude, this new, I guess new set of choices that you're making, or this could be in a relationship. But then we get this like energy. Fuck that word. I'm gonna need more clarity on that. This is the 7 of Think. The 7 of Think is real sneaky energy. This, I don't want to say that, but whoever that is, or that could be you, is real sneaky. Is real sneaky. I don't even want to. Okay, no. Let's see. Somebody is really sneaky. But why is it sneaky? Why is it sneaky? Who is this person? Yeah, I don't know what this person is trying to do. Somebody's thinking of leaving. Their motives are off. Yeah. It's not equal give and take. This man. It's not equal give and take. You might be a person to give a lot. You might be a person to let me read to y'all what it says real quick. They only have one thing in mind when it comes to you. And my light just came on. It's about to rain. I don't know who this is, but oh, I said the six of that's the six of earth. So to truly give, you can't expect anything in return, and to truly receive, you can't feel indebted to the giver. Sounds easy, but have you ever regretted giving a gift to someone? Maybe it was a gift of friendship. Maybe your gift wasn't appreciated in the way that you wanted it to be. And maybe you received something and felt weird about it because you sensed that it came with strings. The sixth of earth is saying, give what you can give without expectations and take what is appropriate. It may also be asking you to take a look at your relationships. Is there a power imbalance somewhere? So I feel like maybe it's just that. Maybe it's that the birth. Okay, the beginning that you two had. Okay, let's say there was a beginning of this relationship, but either you or this person wanted to leave, and this bird is on the lamp now. That's how I know. And plus it's about to rain too. Oh, they're leaving. Sorry. Somebody was thinking about leaving. Somebody was thinking about dipping, taking off, right? And I just feel like this person, you may feel indebted to, or they may feel indebted to you, because you give them something and they feel like they have to give it back, or vice versa. Yeah, okay, the way I look at this, you see the sun and the moon. The sun is real big. This is your personality. Your personality is what people can see from the back, from the front of you, when they meet you, right? But the sun is like in the back. And I feel like you don't really tell this person how you feel, and I feel like that's why there's a power imbalance. Because you need to explain to yourself that how this shit makes you feel. Because if they don't change, you really are finna dip. You feel me? shit, that was for somebody. It took me a minute to get that shit out, bro. But I feel like why I'm saying that is because something comes to you in a dream while you're sleeping. You see this, or you see a sign in your dream, something that you come across while you're asleep, some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom that you come into contact with. So maybe you come into contact with somebody in your dreams, and I feel like they give you that answer, and I don't know why this is. And a tower is always an intense moment, whether it's good or bad. It's always an intense epiphany that you have, that this dream leads to. This person might be an earth sign. That's the only real. This new beginning, maybe with somebody who's a water sign, or you have water in your chart. But I think that's you. I think that's you because you're also here. So, damn. Alright, let's see. What do you need to do? There's gonna be some type of conflict. Okay, I need one more card if it's gonna come down like that. Oh, thank you. Shit. Fine, thank you. This I knew. Queen of Create. She had to come out of this sooner or later. Oh shit, they hear me screaming shit. So, this boring. Honestly, she's bored. She's not satisfied. So it's like you're not satisfied with some person who's, this shit is not equal. Somebody wants to leave. It probably was you. The 8 of Think didn't come out. When you get the 10 of Think is when you've tried everything and you're drained, you're done. But right now you're at the 7, and you got the 5 of Think and the 4 to the 5. Hold on. So, but I think what? Oh, there's always hope at the end of the tunnel. Spirit said there's always hope at the end of the tunnel, because you have this heart that she's not seeing. She has tunnel vision down, to the problem that she's thinking about, or she might be fantasizing about something. She's fantasizing the potential of this relationship, but she needs to be focused on the bigger reason to why. She might be in that relationship, or what about that person initially attracted her in the first place, or attracted you in the first place. This Spirit said the grass is not always green on its side. That was for somebody in particular, and you know who you are. Okay. Now we have the 4 to the 5 in the dream, and it has some conflict. I just want to take a bird and put it in my car and let it chill. So there's some type of inner conflict here. I feel like this involves the home, though. This is maybe somebody who doesn't agree with what you do, doesn't agree in how you live your life. I think overall, because of this new beginning that you had, of this new cycle that you've been in, either it just started recently or you've been in it, you're a whole different person. You've done a 360 on their ass, and they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit. We're always gonna have different opinions from other people, but sometimes you gotta motherfucking agree to disagree and leave me the fuck alone. Period, point blank. Alright. because you ain't stuck no more. Some type of being overwhelmed with decisions. It ain't even rain. It's hot. Y'all are bugging. Having all these decisions to make, knowing shit is gonna work in your favor. It might just take time, but I think the scales always balance out in divine timing and perfect timing. You just have to wait. This is gonna be something that takes time, that you're gonna have to see. Two sides of it, two sides of the scale. You've seen the bad. It's like a pendulum. That's literally like what it is, a pendulum. Sometimes there's good, and you have to embrace those dark times to see those to see the light and appreciate it when it goes back. You know what I'm saying? But everything always comes back into balance. With this Tower moment, I feel like you having to wait. This was the justice served, brought you to this Tower moment. This Tina, let me see. Tina Field's youthful enthusiasm can be fun and refreshing, but she doesn't always see clearly. Her head is in the clouds, full of fantasies and daydreams. Instead of owning her feelings, she has a habit of projecting them on other people. All this can result in poor judgment, confusion, and inaction. When you pull Tina Field, you're being advised to enjoy your fantasies. You can use them to inspire your art, for example, or they can point to a longing in your soul. But don't get lost in them. Make sure you're connected to the reality of your earth so you can make good decisions and take appropriate action. So, I feel like don't get caught up in this tower. Don't get caught up in this in your fantasy, in your shit, in the potential of somebody else, because you could be thinking shit's gonna go one way and it don't, and you kind of just crushed. You feel me? Damn, she looks like, what is that name? Jake? What is it called? The Avengers of Finn and Jake, something like that. She really looks like the female Jake, because they always be going on adventures and shit. But being optimistic is fine, but don't get lost in the motherfucking sauce, okay? Don't get lost in the motherfucking sauce. Use your fantasies to create. Focus on your art. Okay. So this is probably gonna be the conclusion. Let's see. What are the two energies? Ooh. Okay. Queen of Create and the Creator. You are the creator by any means in your reality. Anything you don't like, you can change it. And when you do get what you want, appreciate it. What did I just say? I might use that. Hold on. I said, whatever you don't like in your life, you can change it. And when you do get what you like, appreciate it. Period. Okay, I love y'all. That's the conclusion of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you. I love you. Peace.